Hello, welcome to Mushabbar. Today I am here together with my son Ali and we are going to talk about a very good job opportunity. I think for this job, for this kind of job, you can earn as much as starting from 25,000 Swedish krona per month up to 50,000 Swedish krona per month, or maybe even 60,000 or beyond, depending on how much time and effort you spend. I will talk more or less everything about this job, what kind of job it is, how you can get this job, and also what are the requirements and so on. So let's talk about it straight away. This job is at Instabox. Instabox is a delivery company just like a DHL or maybe in Sweden PostNord. So it's a package delivery company. They deliver packages from their head storage or head office or whatever you call it to their regional delivery centers. So they have a big storage office close to the Bromma International Airport in Stockholm. And from Bromma Airport, they have to deliver packages to different kind of their regional delivery centers. There is a difference between Instabox and other delivery companies, and the difference is that other delivery companies, they deliver packages normally to your home or to your business office or to your address, but Instabox, they deliver packages in their boxes. That is why it is called Instabox, and people usually go to the Instabox delivery center to open the boxes to get their delivery package. So it is a bit different kind of delivery company. I am the first ever international master student from Pakistan to Sweden. In 1996, I joined Chalmers University of Technology in Gothenburg. Maybe some of you who are watching my YouTube channel from last 2-3 years, they know that I have been teaching Ali driving since he was 16 years old. Ali is now 19 years old, and as soon as my kids get at the age of 16, I start giving them driving lessons. And this year, in the beginning of this year, he got a driving license, and when the summer vacations came, I just asked him, just look for some job. He applied here and there, 2-3 jobs. He did not try very hard to look for a job, but randomly one of the place he applied for job was Instabox, because they had advertisement during summer. There are shortage of people, so he applied for the job and he got that job based on his driving license. And this job opportunity is pretty good, much more than we have ever expected, because I did not have in my mind they are going to pay this kind of money, and even Ali did not know. It was just a random incident, and the job is so good that I thought I should make a video about it. So in Instabox, when they are hiring people, and when they hire new people like Ali, very young, 19 years old. Normally, they don't hire people below 20 years old. It was again a good luck for Ali that he could get this job at the age of 19, because you need to have a 2 years old driving license that is valid in Sweden. And Ali just got driving license. It was only a few weeks or few months old. But sometimes exceptions happen, or sometimes good luck happens. So it was just like a good luck that they needed people and they just hired Ali. And this job is paying like 145 crown per hour, which is a bit high according to the Swedish standard. Plus they also pay 12%, it's called a semester, what is called?
Semesterersättning. 12% semesterersättning.
Yeah, it's called semester omsättning. Ersättning. My Swedish is not good. So this is the money you get, because they don't give you vacations. Instead of vacations, they pay some extra money. So on top of 145 kron, you get 12% extra payment. Plus, if you work in odd hours, you get even 50% more. So you can actually get more than 200 krona per hour if you work at odd timing. And normally you work 7-8 hours, and if you work 8 hours, you can get more than 29,000 Swedish krona per month if you work like a full time. And I have only counted for 25 days. You can work all 30 days if you want. And if you work, you can work more. And I will tell you how you can work more. You can work 12, 13, 14, 15 hours, and then you can get money, maybe something like 50, 60,000 Swedish krona. For Ali, money is not important, and he is studying in the university. He is in the first year, and summer has just ended, so he's not working full time. He's working only during weekend. Let's talk about the job requirement. What are the job requirements? You should have a valid driving license. Usually, you should have this driving license for at least 2 years. You should have a driving history, and you should not have any criminal record. Now, in case of Ali, it was exception. He had only driving license for few months old, so maybe there is exception. Generally, they don't take people with less than 2 years of driving experience. Okay, plus you should have a very good uh, background. You should not have any criminal history. They will check your police report. And usually in Sweden, when someone need to check your police report, they ask you to bring the police report and send to them. But in this case, they are going to take a consent letter from you, and they are going to check by themselves. For them, it is trust is very important in this job, because they are delivering packages that cost billions of dollars, and they need a trusted people. So they really want to check your police history, your criminal record, also your driving record. So it is very important that you are a trustworthy person, you are punctual, you are not a person who want to avoid working. They need energetic people, they need trustable people, and they need people who are good in service. It is a service oriented job, so you should be good in service. You should be good in working for other people, helping other people. And I also think they asked for 2 references. Yeah,
Three references.
3 references. So they have asked for 3 references. We don't know if they have contacted them or not. And that was all.
Yes.
Okay. So that was all. There were how many interviews that you gave?
2 interviews. One was via telephone, and the other was physical.
Okay. So 2 interviews, one on a phone and one physical. And I think the focus in these interviews was how are you good in ethically and morally. So that is the focus, ethics and morals, and you should have a valid driving license. And as I told you, during summer, it was easy to get job, because many people go for vacations, and they had probably people gone for vacations, and that's why they advertised this job during summer. But the job can be extended for the rest of your life, and the job is very flexible. You don't have to work full time. You can work as much as you want. They have different passes. First, remember that in case of any kind of driving job in Sweden, you have to follow certain laws. You cannot work more than a certain number of hours, and you need to keep a record, a digital or maybe manual record of how many hours you work. These are the same rules for any kind of professional driving. You can work many hours within a 24 hours of time frame. And usually they have 2 passes in a day. One pass is like a time duration. One pass is lasting for 7 and 8 hours, but for new people it could take 10 hours. So Ali told me that for him it takes about 10 hours to deliver, and your time is counting. So the time you start your job, you have to do a digital entry, and when you leave, you have to do a digital entry for exit. So they count all the time, but it normally takes for a new person to do the same job in 10 hours that other people can do maybe in 8 hours. So 7-8 hours pass, and then there is a smaller pass that is like a 4 hours pass, and you can do both pass in one day if you are very energetic, and if you can manage that. So 8 and 4, 12, and then maybe you can add 2-3 hours, because it's really very hard to finish the pass on time, it takes more time. So it's like 14-15 hours. And if you work 14-15 hours, you can earn more than 50,000-60,000 Swedish krona, especially. And I have not added this 12% extra payment for semester ersättning. So I have not added that, and I have not added a 50% more payment that you get when you work during maybe in the night or the weekend and so on. So I think this is very good opportunity. I wanted to talk about this thing that you don't have to work every day. You don't have to work lot of hours if you don't want. But when you commit something that you are going to work, you have to choose a path. If you have committed that you are going to work, for example, 8-hour pass, you have to work. There is you can't say no. If you say no, or if you refuse, and if there will be history of doing this thing multiple times, they are just going to kick you out. So once you have committed, you have to deliver. But if you have not committed, you don't have to work. Normally they have a pool of 600 people, huh?
I don't know exactly.
Okay. So normally they have a pool. We don't know how many people. So they have many peoples, and these people are prioritized in terms of how many years of experience they have, what kind of driving license they have. We talked about driving license B, but the higher the category of your driving license, the better it is. Ali has a driving license of category B, and that is normal driving license, and they have many people working with the normal driving license. But if you have a driving license with higher category than B, I think it's C or CDE, I don't know, the driving license that is needed to drive a truck and to truck with trailers, and if you have that kind of driving license, then you can earn even a higher amount, and that is pretty high up. But most of the people, they don't have that kind of driving license, and also they don't need many people with that driving license. So they have a fixed pool of people, and they have prioritization of those people, and the higher the priority, the better chance it has to work for more hours. And if you are not delivering to your commitments, if you are making delays, or if you are becoming sick, for example, too often, or maybe in the last minute you are refusing to work, something like that, your priority goes down, and maybe a day come when they are not going to give you any job. So it is very important that how good you are in your work. If you are good in your work, your priority will be higher up, and you can work as much as you want. So did I miss anything?
No.
So I think I have told you most of the things. So if you want to do this kind of a job, I think it's a good opportunity. It's a good money. It's a pretty high money. When I was 19 years old, I was not able to earn that kind of money. And you can do this when you are studying. If you work only 2 days during the weekend, you will get more than enough money to survive in Sweden. And also, if you are a normal person, this can be your side job or whatever. But remember that once you have committed, you have to deliver. So you have to be punctual. So that is the important thing to remember. I think this video is going to help a lot of people, and probably some of you can get this kind of job if you are looking for a job, and especially if you are young people and energetic people. Maybe I should tell you that Ali also tried in the same company, Instabox, an IT related job. Ali is studying in the first year in the university. He is studying network security, artificial intelligence, and programming, and so on. Second year. So they had also this kind of jobs. So there was a job, summer job, related to, I think, sport, IT sport, or some kind of sport.
Support, yes.
Yeah, sport related job. And interesting thing is that even though I was thinking it is better job, that job is better, so I asked Ali to do that job because it is more connected with your profession, but they are not paying as much money as they pay to this delivery boys. So the people who are working with the delivery, they can earn much more. I think in that case they were paying 100, how much?
120 around.
So yeah, 120 krona, around 120. and probably they don't work in the nights and in the odd days. So you get less money when you are a professional. That is very strange as well, because I was thinking an IT professional should get more money than a person who is delivering the packages. But since I think their core business is to deliver the package, and also remember that I forgot to tell you that in the beginning they are giving you training. So you will get 3 days of training.
Yes, 3 days of
3 days of training. In the training you will learn how to sort different kind of packages, and based on this sorting, how to fill different kind of vehicles with the packages depending on where they go. So it's not a straightforward package delivery job. You need to know some Swedish language. You need to have some intellectual ability to sort of the packages, and if you make a mistake, you are going to deliver wrong package in the wrong place. And one more important thing I just remember now, that the language. I was thinking you need a good Swedish language for this job. And Ali born here, he knew Swedish as well, and everything was in Swedish. But Ali told me that there are many people who don't speak Swedish.
don't speak as much Swedish.
Yeah. So there are people there who don't know good Swedish, but still they are working, and that was a surprise. So you don't need to be a perfect in Swedish language, but I should tell you that everything is there in Swedish language. You have instructions and everything in Swedish language.
Swedish and English.
Okay, so you have instructions in English. So I just knew this thing now. So this is good. So I think if it is in English, then maybe most of you can work there. You can try your luck there if you want. But there will always be a priority system, and if someone is going to leave a job, then you are going to get a chance. But there are other such companies. Maybe you can try that as well. And before we finish this video, I should also remind you that when I was teaching driving extensively to Ali, I was also making some videos. And those videos has proven to be the best in my whole YouTube channel. I don't know why, but somehow when I was giving extensive driving lessons to Ali, I was teaching him, I made just random videos, but somehow they ended up to be one of the best videos in my channel. If you do not have a driving license and if you are learning to drive, then probably you can take benefit of those videos that I have already published in my YouTube channel. Maybe I will also publish a new video about the driving lesson in the future if I will get time. So that's all for today. See you next time. Bye bye. If you like this video, please share this video to the whole world. Spread this video everywhere. We are confident that this channel is going to have a huge impact. This channel is going to change some of the lives of the people. So please subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon and stay tuned. Thank you to all of you. Goodbye.